Hi everyone, and welcome back to Wild Horses RV Adventures. In this episode, we're heading to Goose Island State Park on the Texas coast. And let me just say, this trip had a little bit of everything. Coastal beauty, wildlife, surprises, epic seafood, a touch of Texas history, and even a dramatic moment where I crawled through a window. Yeah, stick around for that. Everything all loaded up. There's no crying. Well, that was a long process. Spices here. Still working on the tires. I'm basically checking. I just turned off the water pump actually. We're all packed and ready to roll when the kitchen side decided to protest. Of course I don't have any video on it, but the slide's in. It took us a while to get them in. We can live with it in. Mike did a quick fix just to pull it in, and it stayed in for the whole entire trip. Another item on the fix-it list for Red Bag. This was also our beta test for Mike's new RV checklist app. Spoiler, it passed with flying colors. Under my final checks, depending on the season, make sure to turn off the air conditioner or heater before you start your travel. I haven't done that yet, and do a final walkthrough. Give Enzo, who's all panic-stricken, so I put his collar on him. And Lucy, who just doesn't care. Who else do we have? We have Desi Lovebug, who's happy in his little crate. And Rudy, who's decided to hide behind our portable fridge, which is on the bunk. Little patches. I see something white. I think it's her. Let's see. What else?
I'm getting ready to leave.
Okay, I'm ready whenever you are. We're going to drive down to Tractor Supply and get propane. Look at those clouds. We got all that done. Using RV Trip Wizard, we mapped out our route. Everything was going great until we made a wrong turn. And we had to turn around, so we decided to turn around at Dollar General. And it's only one way in and out. Towing 4 down means no reversing. So we unhitched, and when we unhitched, we realized our brake cable attaching the RV to the towed was missing again. So I drove the truck the last half hour to the park. Big black cloud above our heads wasn't the end of the world. Just another stressor. Now, Goose Island isn't technically an island. It's a peninsula located just north of Rockport, Texas, but it's surrounded by water and full of charm. This park is famous for its fishing pier and its wildlife. Oh, and one seriously impressive tree, but more on that later. Established between 1931 and 1935, the state acquired 321 acres along St. Charles and Aransas Bays north of Rockport, Texas, as the Texas State Parks and Wildlife sought coastal land for public recreation and conservation. The Civilian Conservation Corps arrived in the mid-1930s, the CCC Company 1801, and constructed much of the earliest park infrastructure during the 2 6-month deployments in 1934 to 1935. They cleared the undergrowth, they planted trees, and they built a Shell Creek recreation hall using oyster shells and sand. They also laid park roads, including what became Park Road 13, and they built picnic units, drainage systems, and shoreline walkways, all in a National Park Service rustic style that blends with the local coastal landscape. Today, Goose Island offers 96 camping sites total, including 57 wooded sites with electric and water. There's 44 bayfront sites that have water and electric, and 25 tent-only walk-in sites without hookups. There's also a few premium full hookup sites and overflow areas all year round, reservable up to 5 months in advance. And don't forget the crown jewel, the allegedly big tree, a coastal live oak thought to be over 1,000 years old. Officially named for state champion coastal live oak in 1969. It stands about 44 feet tall with a 35-foot circumference and a crown spread of approximately 90 feet. These historical and natural features make Goose Island not only scenic, but rich in history and perfect for RV camping, nature watching, and shoreside adventures. We rolled up to our campsite and spotted deer crossing the road. Not surprising. This park is known for its abundant wildlife. We had a waterfront site with hookups on the wrong side. The ranger insisted we back in, since we're rule followers most of the time, we did. Thankfully, our extra long hoses saved the day. We fished them underneath our RV. Monday was all about exploring. We hiked both park trails with Enzo, though the sea breeze disappeared fast once we hit the woods. So it got a little hot and it was really humid. We cooled off in the rig and then we took the truck to go visit the big tree, a massive live oak. There he is. He's right behind me. The first night, after traveling all day long, we ate at Charlotte Plummer's seafood restaurant.
So what did you think of your soup? Mine was good too.
Cupcakes.
You got shrimp schroppen. It's shrimp stuffed with crab meat and cream cheese.
That sounds really good. Amazing food. I had crab cakes packed with huge chunks of crab, and Mike had fish that practically melted in your mouth. We also visited the Fulton Mansion, a grand 1870s home built by cattle rancher George Fulton. It's one of the earliest homes in Texas to have central heating, gas lighting, and indoor plumbing. I love the little vanity. Oh, wow. A tub. Another toilet. Yeah. Look at that. The doors are so wide. Look at this fireplace. Weird installation had crumbled oyster shells on the floor. Look at that. What a view. This is the butler's pantry. The museum shares the story of early coastal Texas life and gives a peek into a very elegant frontier lifestyle. Tuesday, we caught the free ferry to Mustang Island State Park. Driving on the beach with Enzo, playing in the surf, priceless. Thursday, we hit the Aransas National Wildlife Refuge. It's home to endangered whooping cranes in their migration when they travel from Mexico up north. But we still saw plenty. I see alligators today. We saw javelinas crossing the trail. One of them. Absolutely motionless. He's monstrous.
It's about the size of Enzo.
He's huge. I've never seen a raccoon that big. And largest raccoon we'd ever seen. I think Enzo was a little jealous. It keeps going up. Actually, it's a really nice gradual climb. It's not bad at all. This is really cool. Wow. Yeah, I needed a breeze. Yeah, there he is.
Swing your way.
Sit next to it. Come on, sit. Swap. We have, actually no, these aren't deer prints. Look at this print. Look at this, my hand. Look how big that thing is. Friday we strolled through Rockport market days. And then we had lunch at the dog-friendly deck at Paradise Key. What's that?
It's a blue cheeseburger.
Blue cheeseburger? I just got a simple Caesar salad, which I'm glad because I just polished off the rest of our appetizer. Boats cruising by, seafood on the table, and sunshine. Doesn't get better. Until Saturday. We locked ourselves out of the motorhome. Yep, the locked door failed. But I remembered there was one window I never lock because I can't lock it. Lock doesn't work. Mike popped the screen, he slid it open, and yep, I belly slid in. No B-roll for that, and maybe that's a good thing. Salted caramel brownie you got.
Banana, nut, and coconut.
Okay, cool. Okay, there's the rolls, there's the burgers. All right.
Simple times.
Yep. Yep. Here's the hamburger. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Along with a little meat. Sunday rolled around, our last morning on the coast. We packed up. Okay, we double checked our site. No more locking ourselves out. Thank you very much, and got everything ready to roll. Thankfully, Mike had picked up the parts we needed to fix that pesky brake cable. So we were finally able to tow the truck again. No dramatic detours this time, just smooth highway. A little sadness about leaving, the salty air behind, and lots of good memories packed into the rig. Goose Island gave us wildlife sightings, amazing seafood, coastal breezes, and a reminder that RV life is full of surprises, some scenic, some stressful, but it's all worth it. This trip had it all. Beautiful hikes, seafood fests, and wild animals. A 2,000-year-old tree, and just enough RV chaos to keep it interesting. If you've never been to Goose Island State Park, put it on your list. It's a gem on the Texas coast. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed this episode. Subscribe for more RV adventures and drop a comment if you've had a camping mishap or crawled through the window like I did. See you next time on Wild Horses RV Adventures. Have a good one. Button if you enjoyed this episode. A touch of his... Oh, yeah, that's what it says. Let's start over again. We had both state parks. Let's do that over again. Damn, I'm having a real hard time saying early. Are you freaking kidding me? Have a good one.